Okay, I've got the exterior of the hatch sanded. I have to fillet the edges here and all the way around the base. And I'm putting the copper wires to stitch it to the top. Already got most of them in there. Skip the last couple here, and I'll crawl inside and twist them. Because these holes were so far offset, I just drilled an extra hole in the lip here. It's all going to get covered with fillet. It really don't matter. Maybe there's a purpose for it. I don't remember reading anything about it in the book though. Took 14 wires. If I were going to cut this again, I would take and make it about 1/8 of an inch smaller even than the holes that are pre-drilled for, or the pre-drilled slots. There's a little bit of a gap, no big deal. Fillet's going to fill all that in. And there are little cover stitches. I'm just going to climb inside and semi-tighten them and be able to reposition it, and then I'm going to crazy glue it and then take the stitches out, and then I'm going to fillet it.
I'm never doing the right distance because it seems to waste it.
Okay, I let the crazy glue set, and I'm cutting the stitching. Okay, now I'll crawl in there and pull them out. Okay, here it is. Stitched and glued. Rounded the corners. I had to go a little heavy in this corner because it was a bit of a gap. The wire pulled it in okay. It's all filled in, hardened. And I just gotta mix up some epoxy. Fill in these little gaps here, fill it around the edge, and then cover it with fiberglass. And then we'll go on to the sides and fiberglass those. Filling in the seams with the peanut butter. Batch of 7 pumps. We might need to make a little more. It's better to make more than waste it. Okay, I got the top filleted. I'm just wiping down the excess with denatured alcohol. Trying to avoid the seam. Wetting the glove makes it not stick. Seems to work pretty good. I've done that before with other kinds of glues, silicone sealant and so on. Looks good with this. So now I just got to cut a piece of fiberglass and start saturating it. Tipping the epoxy, we rolled onto the already fiberglassed area to use up the rest of our epoxy from the putting on the side. I got all these extra panels coated. The floor lids on the one side weren't coated yet, and the interior of the transom is coated. The shelf's coated. That was with the surplus epoxy that we used when we tombed the galley hatch lid in fiberglass. Of course, this is all going to have to be sanded after it's cured. Got no air bubbles. It looks pretty good as far as the filleting. Got the whole side of the trailer, starboard side, coated. I have the door hinge pads covered and cemented in with the epoxy while everything was still wet. Got a little bit of an overhang on this side, and then when we do the transom and the floor, it'll overhang and wrap around the sides. This will be double hit. And that's where we're at. So I'm going to crawl inside and sand the interior edges of the hatch.